How you doing, gentlemen? It's Danny K, right back again with another video, and I'm just chilling by the balcony, just contemplating on life. And I always say this, and this is gonna be today's message: have at least 10 minutes for yourself. And that's not even enough, but have at least 10 minutes for yourself. Right now, and I prove what I preach. Right now, I'm just chilling, just relaxing and thinking about life. Just relaxing and thinking about life. And I realize a lot of times we too caught up in the grind that we don't sit back and plan. Because I said, you could grind, but there has to be a point of time where your grinds for you. Where you don't have to go and put 100, 120 to 180, 90-hour work weeks for the rest of your life. And the only way you can actually think about what you want from your life is if you sit down and at least have 10 minutes for yourself. Away from distractions, away from phones, away from everything. The reason I got my phone is that I need to make a video and just put some game out on you guys. As I said, I made this channel so you can learn from my mistakes. And I can also learn from you guys. Post what you do to get peace of mind. For me to get peace of mind, I gotta look outside. I need to see the skies. Look at the scenery, have some peace and quiet. Happy Sunday, by the way. Happy Easter Sunday. Peace of mind is everything, guys. And if you're always on your grind, always think about the next move, you're not gonna have peace of mind because you're gonna over accelerate yourself. I said again, if you think of yourself as a kingdom or you're a company, if you only have one employee, there's a burnout ratio. You can't keep working that employee too much. You need to get another employee. Or you need to revisit and revise your strategy. So don't over-accelerate yourself. Don't overstep yourself. And this was something I did wrong. And sometimes you don't realize that you're over-accelerating yourself. You're a 4-cylinder engine, and you're trying to put 500 horsepower, 600 horsepower on it, but you're a basic 4-cylinder engine, no turbo. You're going to overburn the engine. It won't even go that fast. Just know, okay, this engine, I could keep going. The max goes probably 80, 90, 100 for a certain period of time before the burnout happens. Now, let me add some customizations to it. It might take time, but let me add some customizations to it. That's the same thing about life. Right now, I am just a basic 4-cylinder engine. But me, I'm like, okay, let me improve myself. Let me lay the foundation of my life. I'm working 80, 90, 100-hour work weeks. I can't even say 80, 90, 100-hour work weeks. And I'm like, yo, I need to at least have 10 minutes where I can sit back and just sit down and think of my next move. Sit down and think of a strategy so I could be more efficient with my time. If I could put the same 80, 90, 100-hour work weeks to something else and I could get way more money out of it. Let me do that. Let me do that. But you won't think about that unless you sit back and you have time to have tranquility away. If you have a girl, tell her, yo, shorty, I'm going to go for a day or two outside. Or you just go a day or two outside and just sit back and think. And just not like, oh, day, I'm no, just sit back and just literally think. Think. Sit back and literally just think. Think about life. A lot of times we are where we are in life because we just didn't just think. We didn't just sit down and scheme up a plan. I'm in peace and tranquility right now. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. I'm in peace and tranquility right now. I could think and see the bigger picture. I could look and see the bigger picture. Because I'm looking like I'm on my progress to make $80,000, $90,000 this year. 75 the least. That's $60,000 cash in my pocket by the end of this year. So me, I'm like, okay, that's $60,000 working 80, 90 hours a week. Now, how can I do something else and make $120,000, $150,000 a year doing the same amount of work? Because we want to be efficient here. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. If you're married, just remember that time is ticking. There's going to be a time where you can't really work 80, 90 hours a week. There's going to be a time where you're going to be tired. You're going to get sick. And I'm thinking about that right now. I'm like, damn, I want to be able to work, but I want to be able to enjoy myself. I'm on the grind. I have to do this grind because I didn't sacrifice a few years ago. Now I have to sacrifice now by grinding. I made a video. You're gonna see it you're gonna see it. I made it yesterday. Is you will have to sacrifice. You will have to sacrifice. There's no way around it. You can't be like, I don't want to sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You don't sacrifice now, you will have to sacrifice later. And to scheme and have a strategy, you'll have to be by yourself. Or have a council member. You need to first be by yourself to know what you want. Be decisive. A man must be decisive in his thinking. And having 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. Just look at the skies. Just 10 minutes. 10 minutes while you look up to the heavens. Just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes, guys. Just 10 minutes. Go out there. When you're done watching this video, put the phone down. Put the phone down and go out there just for 10 minutes. And think about what you want to do. Think about what you want to be. Where do you want your life to be? How much money do you want to make? What car do you want to have? What house do you want to live in? What lady do you want in your life? What do you want to do in life? Do you want to have a rotation? Do you want to settle down? Do you want to have kids in the future? Do you want to have marriage? These are things you have to think about and scheme about. How can I protect myself, man? What skill sets can I learn so I can make at least high five figs, 6 figures? I believe that every man should try their best to at least hit that $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year, which is possible. I'm 25 years old, making $80,000, $90,000 a year. I'm gonna make a video about that. This is a step to my high value journey. $80,000, $90,000 a year at 25. So you have no excuse. No excuse, man. No excuse. Especially if you live in the high income areas where the rent is $1,200, $1,000 is minimum. Come on, bro. Get your money up, man. This is something that, and I was a security guard just literally like a few months ago, like six months ago. And I realized that you gotta things like this matter. And if you don't sit down and think, you're doing yourself a disservice. So sit back, have 10 minutes to think. This is Danny K. Tell me what you think. Are you going to do 10 minutes? What do you use to help scheme and strategize your life? This is Danny K out.